Hi, my name is Aaron Lee, and I am the HR Administrator for the Department of Medicine. In order to offer continued support of our faculty and staff supervisors, we are continuing our series of video-based trainings, which will be distributed via email on a monthly basis. These short 5-minute videos will hopefully provide valuable information and help you better manage your teams and support your direct reports. Last month, we focused on communicating expectations to your teams. This month, we will build on that by discussing how to provide performance feedback to your direct reports. We will start by discussing the importance of providing constant performance feedback to both new and existing employees. After that, we will review an easy-to-use feedback framework that will help you communicate your feedback efficiently and effectively. Finally, we'll use the framework in a few examples and then conclude by listing some additional resources that you can use for your continued development. The importance of providing constant and clear feedback about performance cannot be stressed enough. Performance feedback is a critical component of the overall performance management process. Employees should be regularly informed of your assessment of their work quality, particularly in relation to the expectations that you have established and communicated. These regular performance assessments will motivate your high performers to continue their positive trajectory, while also encouraging employees who are currently not meeting expectations to show immediate and sustained improvement. In order to have organized and productive conversations about performance, I recommend that supervisors use a very simple framework. This framework can serve as an informal itinerary for the conversations that you will have with your direct reports and can be used if the feedback is either positive or constructive in nature. When having conversations about performance, supervisors should reiterate the expectations that have been set, communicate their observations, provide an assessment of performance based on those observations, and then offer support or explain consequences. It really is as simple as that. Let's look at a few examples to show how this framework can be used. Let's start with a scenario where this framework can be used to provide feedback about satisfactory performance. When meeting with the employee, you would start by reiterating your expectations. Jane, one of your responsibilities is to distribute the monthly HR reports to Department of Medicine leadership. Then, you would communicate your observations. I have noticed that you have been meeting the deadline for this task regularly, and in many cases, you have been able to distribute the reports ahead of time. Next, provide your assessment. This is really excellent work on your part, and your effort has not gone unnoticed. Your excellence in this area clearly shows how attentive you are to this important responsibility. Finally, explain what happens next. If it's okay with you, I would love to recognize your efforts at our next staff meeting. Of course, this will also be taken into account during your annual performance review. Now let's use this framework to provide feedback about performance that is not meeting expectations. When meeting with Jane, you would again start by reiterating the expectations. Jane, one of your responsibilities is to distribute the monthly HR reports to Department of Medicine leadership by the 7th of each month. Then, communicate your observations. I have noticed that the last 2 monthly reports have been several days late. Next, provide your assessment. This lack of adherence to our agreed upon timeline is not acceptable and interferes with our team's ability to evaluate how we are progressing toward our goals. Finally, offer any support that is needed and explain potential consequences. Are there any issues that are preventing you from being able to accomplish this? If so, let's discuss them and work together to solve them. It is important that the timeliness of these reports improves, as future missed deadlines will negatively affect your overall performance rating. As you can see, this simple 4-step framework can easily be used to guide your performance conversations and communicate your feedback. If you would like some additional information about providing performance feedback or anything else related to performance management, you can review any of the numerous courses available via the Emory Learning Management System. You can also reach out to me or any member of the Department of Medicine HR team if we can support you in any way. Thank you for your time, and be on the lookout for additional training videos in the coming months.